Welcome back to the straight path today. I want to be completely honest with you. We've talked about a lot of big themes over these last 9 episodes: integrity, marriage, work, and friendship. But if I'm being real, there are days when all that talk feels miles away. There are days when you feel like you are standing in a dark, cold cave and the silence is deafening. Have you ever felt like you were completely alone? Like you're trying so hard to walk the straight path, you're loving God with everything you've got, but it feels like nobody else is on the road with you? You look around and it feels like nobody trusts you, nobody understands you, and you're the only one left who still cares about the truth. If you felt that, you're in good company. You're standing right there with Elijah. Elijah was a man of God who had seen the fire fall from heaven. He had seen the power of the Almighty, but shortly after, we find him hiding in a cave, exhausted and broken, telling God, even I only am left. He felt isolated. He felt like the weight of the world was on his shoulders and he was the last man standing. He was looking for God to move. He saw a great and strong wind that rent the mountains, but the Bible says the Lord was not in the wind. Then there was an earthquake that shook the ground beneath his feet, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. Then there was a fire, hot and terrifying, but the Lord was not in the fire. See, we often wait for the miraculous to happen before we think God is talking. We wait for the big sign, the loud shout, or the lightning bolt. But that's not how the Master usually speaks to a heart that is hurting. After the wind, the earthquake, and the fire, there came a still small voice. We get so busy. Our lives are a constant roar of work, hobbies, bills, and the digital noise of this world. We're so busy doing things that we forget to just be with the one who saved us. We forget that our true friend, Jesus Christ, doesn't always shout over the noise of our lives. He waits for us to be quiet. We have to quiet our minds. We have to shut out the distractions and find that place of peace where we can actually hear Him. If your mind is racing with what ifs and your heart is heavy with the feeling of being alone, you're going to miss the very instructions you're praying for. Elijah had to get quiet to hear God tell him what to do next. And you have to do the same. When you feel like nobody is on your side, that is exactly when you need to lean into that still small voice. He will tell you that you aren't alone. He will tell you that He has a remnant that hasn't bowed the knee. He will tell you that He is right there in the cave with you. We must listen for His voice in everything we do. Not just when we're in church, but when we're at the kitchen table, when we're in the shop, and when we're lying awake at 2 a.m. wondering if we're doing enough. Stop looking for the earthquake. Stop waiting for the fire. Get quiet. Get alone with the Word. Listen for the Master. He is speaking, but you have to be still enough to hear Him. When you catch that frequency, that still small voice, the loneliness fades. You realize that the Creator of the universe is whispering directly to your soul. And that is enough to keep you on the straight path for another mile. He knows where you are. He knows the cave you're hiding in. And He's ready to talk. If you're ready to listen, stand for the Lord. Stand in the quiet and keep your feet on the straight path.